Oh, come one, come all. I'm sure we might just have, I don't know, a few extra numbers, lurkers, bushwhackers. Today, let me get the audio a little lower. Oh, uh-oh. Connection might be an issue today, just putting that out there. Unfortunately, but that's okay. We will persevere. My compliments to the individuals that have been able to continually show that they base girl white dragon Cindy D my son's life mattered. Let me share my shame for one that I'm using this this page which where we talk about things that I truly believe in my heart are important. That one girl Allie, hello to you. Which is why I feel like this is like dirtying the sanctity of what this has been about. But unfortunately, there's so many unstable elements on YouTube. We coexist and we clash and we conflict. It's just what happens. So I wanted to give my well, half a hey Trisha, you probably are aware of some of the insanity mutated. Again, it's so really pathetic that I am addressing this, but I'm gonna literally rip the band-aid off here. Look, band-aid. Hey Queen, I'm sorry you had to hear whatever it is you heard. I got the gist of it, trust me. So there's Free from Fetter's Grove and Miss Chronic Chronicles. Rachel's her name, right? Just let's put that on record real quick. um my shout out for people that have time and time again shown they can literally just talk nothing but trash, slander, lies, create libel, for hours and hours on end. So here's a few things that I wanted to get off of my chest, and this is, I really hope, this is the last time that this channel will be used for dirty work. And hey, all the power to anybody that feels that because somebody has X amount of subscribers or whatever the case, that you feel like doing their bidding is something. Oh yeah, she does. I heard about that, man. This shit's getting wild. So here, all right, look. Let me rip the band-aid off. Okay, first off, I am sincerely considering, and this is bad form to say such a thing out loud, but I don't care. I don't care about a lot of this. Okay, I want to go back to the aliens too. I do have a friend that passed the bar exam. I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna subject them to some of the conversations and see if there is a legit something for libel, because just about 100% of what's being spoken is completely false, and I'm going to provide some context. What's up, Big Chive? I've seen you around. I would like to add that Joey from Fetter's Grove is so high off the pills, it's pitiful. Left some comments. Yeah, I've seen a couple of your comments. I do not want to. I'll just say from here. See, unlike others, I don't want to do defamation, allegation, libel. Okay, I don't know. I don't go to his channel. I gotta hear about it third party style. So I'm just gonna illustrate real quick the issues I have with each individual and why it's apparently grown back into this. While everybody lives in their own mind. I know, Queen. You have been ride or die from day one, and I'll never forget you. Okay. All right. So look, real quick with Rachel. Rachel, I'd love, what's amazing is that this all really began because when I was not available to speak and defend myself, because Free from Fetter's Grove Fetty decided for his birthday, he wanted to celebrate by completely tearing my character to shreds when I wasn't around. That seems like a great, just that's something what a solid fellow would do. What do you want to do to celebrate life, honey? I want to destroy somebody who's not around to defend themselves. Okay. So here with Rachel. Oh, this is the thing. Out of everybody, and yeah, this is old stuff already. Months ago, it was the second one was on Bare Bones Live, Seafowls. Everybody was there. You all remember? Okay. Check this out though. Fun fact: every single person, from Bare Bones to Fetters. Only his apologies have only been made privately, and he's told his community, yeah, Eli and I are good. It doesn't work that way, but that's okay. He gets to maintain the narrative by not taking back anything that he said, but excusing it to me one-on-one in private. You see how that works? So he apologized. Bare Bones apologized. I became cool with all these folks, right? Rachel was the only one that didn't apologize because I didn't know she had already agreed to write me off while it was actively happening. So I was texting her like, "What's going on? What's happening? Don't tell me I lost you to this, have I?" And so, anyway, she is to this day the only one that never apologized for the hit job. So, here's what I'm going to list about Rachel. Okay. She did apparently 4 parts. And this is sad that this is what people that can't make original contents or have passionate opinions about things that actually have substance. I don't know. The world we're living in and the things happening, this is the best people could think to do with their entire day. For one, by the way, free from Fetters, Grove, Fetty, how is it that you can like call Seafowls obsessed while he does like one short and then you make 10, 18? If my last count was accurate, you've made 18 short clip videos about Seafowls. While him and Brent are just trying to live their life. What's up, Witchy? Good to see you here. Hey, Patty. So and you call him obsessed? My issue with you, okay. So I'm gonna start where I've been wanting to start here. So with Rachel, okay, I'd say this, or else I'm going to commit to defamation and libel and slander. I think from what I've been told, you have painted a picture that I was sexually harassing you. I will demand that you release every single text that we have. Have you forgotten? I have every text message that we have sent to one another. Oh, and by the way, I love that you are saying I was sexually harassing you when and I didn't want to air this stuff. This is where you've brought it. This is degrading and sickening. Hold on, there's something I'm going to do which is gonna just make this a lot sweeter. But let me add, does this sound like somebody who is being sexually harassed? And I'm multitasking, so bear with me. She was taking out her boobies at random to distract me when we were preparing for a live we were going to do, an interview that we were going to do together. She was doing that, not upon request, just throwing them out, yada yada, boom boom, and she's sent me photos. I hear she has made the claim have that I have done the same, that I've sent nudes. I don't think I've ever sent nudes in my life, but hell, hey Rachel, if you had me on one night where I was feeling reckless, okay, but you definitely have sent me nudes that are still on every conversation we've ever had. Okay, yeah, no, Cindy, I'm disappointed in this, and don't worry, I'm hoping this is the last time I have to address this. But this is unfortunately not that I have to, but there's some things that at least. Oh yeah, yeah, I have to address it. Somebody throws a haymaker. This is sad. I want to be talking about other things. I want to be. These individuals have seen fit to somehow miraculously spend hours and all day just talking about 3 individuals, all of whom want to move on and live our best lives. And we're just gonna call it a miracle that anybody has it in them to sit there and just talk trash and make crap up. So yeah, again, Rachel, I give you permission. I dare you, release every single text. Release it all, because otherwise you're lying about me harassing you and being a sexual harasser or whatever. That's a lie, and that's a very serious accusation to my character, of which I take seriously. So free all of the messages, um, or I don't know. So okay, here's what I wrote down about Rachel, real quick. Okay, just to go through my checks and balances. Um, yeah, prove me to be the monster that you claim, and why is it you're the only one that hasn't apologized out of everybody else, right? And I know why it is. I know why it is. You have a habit of jumping from one person to the next because you want to feel safe, and I feel bad, and it humbles me to know you're just looking for protection. By the way, just free information. Rachel, do you remember when you we had a conversation? You were terrified about interviewing Fetty because he reminded you too much of your ex-boyfriend, and you called him a Play-Doh looking guy. I'm not trying to put you two against each other whatsoever, but that's just some of the conversation that has been had here. Okay, so yeah, you've sent me your own nudes. Okay, you have a history in the porn industry. Okay, you wanted that to be a secret, but I hear some of the vile things you said about me. So okay, there go, add that to your character. And the let live and let live. Porn industry, OnlyFans, autonomy. Do what you do with your body and do what you want to do, but don't go lying about it. Okay, and yeah, this I'm not even sure I want to share. Like, there's still a portion of me that doesn't want to get that, just dirty into this crap. Like, allegedly, she's in fear for her life. With, I'll just say, some gangs out there. I'm not gonna go that deep and give the details here. So I talked about her fear of Fetty, and called him a Play-Doh, and reminded her of her ex who was abusive. And you are the only. Yep, I had already covered that. And you were involved. You said your name shouldn't have been brought up. You were involved during that whole thing. I saw your comments. You jumped on the bandwagon, and that's all you do. You don't really have. You have motivation to do something, but you just jump right on with anybody as long as you think you're going to be protected. You'll do anything. You'll sell your soul as long as you think and know there's no consequences to your act, or if there is consequences, at least people got your back, right? And because you refuse to apologize or have any civil conversation, you have left this to be the only option. What a shame. I had every right to express and process what that was like for me. And the one sentence that C-Files and I had did not warrant this. You did a very foolish thing by betraying. Yes, you betrayed both Bree and C-Files. Okay, they were going to bat for you 100%, 100% every step of the way. You betrayed them. And you're lying about Bree is the last person who owes anybody money. If anything, didn't we just recently go through something where somebody owed her money and had to literally pull teeth to get to it? So, yeah, was having no idea you wrote. Yeah, I didn't know you wrote me off before, and that's why I was at least trying to contact you just to know what the hell where you stood. And as for Mr. Fetty, okay, this is where I'm standing right now. Originally, we have rebeefed because after the DC Irish stuff, which I don't know if we have any clarification, all I did was make my own judgment call. I texted you and I said, look, man, Fetty, Joey, either you have like the worst luck in the world, or, you have surrounded your people and there's some connection between your actions. And basically, I don't know you and I just don't trust you. He was not at peace with me being so bold as to just say, look, man, I don't trust you. And I went as far as saying, I'm just going to block you. And it went from like a little, like, he was offended, and then he was like, okay, peace. And then, back to the nonsense. Right. And I finally blocked him. He was always angry. Like, why don't I go to the source? It's something I often preach, but I'd like to remind him, after everybody was piling on me, how often would I wake up to your paranoid text messages, Fetty? You were on, your messages were something along the lines of, yo, man, first off, you used to chastise me and yell at me for supporting Sly, Slap by Sly. So you didn't like certain people, and you would make sure to tell everybody in your group not to like them too. If they got caught getting along or saying hello, they would get a shellacking. And I can't survive in an environment like that. That's like that cult like crap, bro. That's some mentality I just cannot empathize with. All right. I am not sorry that me saying I don't know you, dude. I don't trust you. and I'm going to keep my distance was so offensive. And, let's add to the context. You invented because at the time you were angry with me that some ex-girlfriend of mine contacted you with the interest of talking about me, exposing me for being an abuser. I have never harmed or hit a woman in my life. Not once. In 7th grade, in front of the bus, in middle school, I turned around with an open hand and actually made contact with the back of my friend Holly's neck. That was an accident. Her and her mom came over to my trailer. We talked it out. Outside of that, completely false, complete nonsense bullshit that is being spread. And you were willing to so what lows will you not go, man? That's you compile that. That's why I don't want to have anything to do with you, let alone be civil, or I don't care if we're cool or not. I'd rather this just, of course, end, but you don't get to control anybody and how anybody wants to process something. Okay, so yeah, I think you're sick, by the way. All I ever said to you was based on the shit that's gone down. I see somebody. Hey, show your face right quick, brother man, if you can. Just gotta confirm if you can show your face or confirm that it's you in the chat box. Otherwise, I can't let you on because we know how easy it is to porn bond people these days. And boy, oh boy, I am so disappointed. This is what we're wasting our time on. So yeah, confirm that's you somehow. So there's other things though. Yeah, your whole control thing, dude. Like I've seen you take issue with calling other people seafowls. If is that you? If so, can you say so in the chat from your own name? Okay. So yeah, I don't know. Like I don't want to I'm not the guy that's going to go ahead and tell anybody that supports this page for the right reasons to go and pick on people. Go and bomb somebody's channel. That is behavior I've seen from one of these individuals. Actually, both of these individuals. Okay, I see darkness. Do I have to call you? Can you text me? Because I don't see it here. I don't see anything, and I cannot trust. Hold on, guys. We're going to do some real-time live-ish right quick. Is that you? Question mark. Please select Y if it is. Yeah, Sly got porn bombed not that long ago, so I'm going to be ever diligent. This is this is sad, and there was, I think, truth be told, oh, look at that. They bounced. That was unfortunate. Good thing I dodged that bullet because these are the little tactics that they do. Okay. And I have seen Seafowls who has made it so clear. Like, he's the only one outside of all the people that have apologized privately and that has meant the world. He actually made a live. And that I never asked for that. But that goes more than just saying sorry in private, but all the damage is done. Hello? 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 Hey? Hey, damn it. They called me. I don't know. I want this person to come up. Give me approximately 10 seconds. Somebody can count. Boom, boom, boom. This is not what I want to be doing with my time, I promise. There's so much bigger things and fish to fry. Oh, okay, I'm adding. You're up.
All right.
Good. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
friends. Sorry, it's like dark and we're eating dinner.
Yeah, welcome to our fucking dungeon over here.
Yeah, we're eating dinner. We got burritos, and he had his show, so we're just chilling.
So not approximately, how long did they stay? Like it continues to amaze me. Hours upon hours, people can just talk a bunch of gibberish.
Today they've been on for just over 6. The other day Joey did 6.5, plus like 25 shorts and pre-uploads.
And then also Rachel's debut on her own channel, which we all know how that went. That's why it went to Betty's.
Oh yeah. This is kind of you almost not almost it's a typical strategy. I mean, this is exactly what happened the first time. First it was
This is
hosted on your channel, and then they took it to bare bones.
so. This is exactly what happened to me when I got, shall we say, indoctrinated. It was you're the shit, man. Fucking hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. Get me to do the dirty work, and then oh my god, why is there so much drama?
It's well, I mean, I think you can see. And look, I want to say to Mutated, thank you. This is a once off, I hope. It's just the things that I've heard that have been said, because I do not waste my time by going to these channels and little pockets of hatred. Uh, I think we're actually borderlining on real libel,
Yes,
defamation, slander.
absolutely. That's the only reason. Well, many reasons, but I have some things I got to say. I don't
Please.
owe anybody any money. I paid for that woman's medical stuff not long ago. I did borrow $20 from her. As if anybody doesn't know, like I'm going through some pretty gnarly shit, like real life shit. My mom just passed away. I don't know what, a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Going through a gnarly custody battle. Money comes and goes, but I can't say that she gave me $20 and I gave her 25 2 days later, so $5 interest. I paid for her son's Sonic watch. I gave her $30 at Christmas time. And then she wants to say that she was never repaid any money. Bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. I'm not a thief. I don't owe anybody money. I might owe one person money, but it's under the sum of $20, and I'm not real sure if it was a gift or what, because they too are part of this whole thing. I ain't no fucking thief. I'll give the shirt off my back.
No, yeah, I
I
mean, you
know
have
my
a
debts.
reputation of being one of the most generous people with your money to people in
I
need.
am. And for all
So,
those out there, I do have fucking money. And it's none of your business what I do with it. And people fall on hard times and they can't get a hold of it.
And I'm
But
a gypsy. I can make money whenever I want.
and for Witchy Sisters down there, she doesn't deserve this shit. She didn't do nothing to nobody
yeah, what
at
is it?
all.
I understand that like Rachel also that's what she does. She says everything she wants to say and then blocks you because she cannot face up to the truth ever. That's been
Where
my
are
character.
the receipts, Rachel? Where the fuck are they? You said that they're out there. I'm sorry, guys. If Eli knows me, I'm not like this. This is beyond. She accused him of some heinous things, to which me, Brennan, went to this man and tried to calm down a situation that was extremely exaggerated from what I understand now. He'll tell you this. And to come out and say that she was harassed numerous times, that's a big girl allegation.
That's hilarious given that the entire duration of the I'll call it a friendship. That's what it was is still on here. So it's so bold and stupid to make the claim she is. So I say go ahead and release it all to the
That
public. They
I
can stand by
totally
that.
agree. She said, go to this something something, the receipts are there. Well, what receipts? Because from what I understood, you don't have the time or the energy to show your facts. So which is it? Your word? I mean,
Oh, and did you see Base Girl earlier? Like she was on the slander live earlier, and she hit the
uh-huh.
backstage, but she hit the link, and he's maintaining nobody was trying to come up. And also, I don't go to your nest, Mister Fed Free from Grove, whatever. I don't trust you, and that it seems to be offensive to you. And if you don't want to come up on here, we can go anywhere else. But I don't think it's that much to ask to have a
Well, and
impartial discussion.
the sick thing about this is that there was like a little teaser that she put out, but this was premeditated. This video and pre-records were made days ago. So Fetty knew about all this shit. The same person that she talked so much trash on, and she even told Cephals to be careful of him and Leslie. Straight up.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah. Remember that one time she called us crying? And I will say this is fucking straight up the truth. When Leslie texts people, she does that thing where she'll text like 2 words send, 2 words send, 2 words send. So it takes like 5 messages to get a fucking sentence across. So Rachel calls us. She's like, "Oh my god, Leslie's fucking harassing me. She sent me like 40 messages, blah, 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 blah. Well, you guys are sure buddy now for someone that was fucking harassing you, huh?
Yeah, let's
I
get that like set in stone here. She called him a pedo-looking guy and
absolutely.
reminded her so much of her ex-boyfriend because he looked like an abuser. And
And
these
the
are
way
quotes.
that his lifestyle, it triggered her. These are things I heard many times, and that she didn't want him. She said she baited him to do an interview because she knew he wouldn't do it. So, like,
Her being
which
intimidated
is it?
by him. That was a conversation that took a long time. Me telling her, you could, it's still, I'm over, it doesn't break my heart. But there was a real friendship there. And as I
Right.
see her misrepresent her friendship with all of us, I'm just sickened. And I even feel like I feel real guilt that the people that are here that are usually accustomed to the topics in the show have to listen to this
Mhm.
crap. But I hope anybody here can empathize that if somebody's out there saying some real slander, aka or slash libel, defending yourself is one approach. If it has to go another direction, I think we have a good case to do just that.
That's
Also,
absolutely true. I'm sorry.
let me say right now, throughout all of this, I knew Fetty was going to be pissed. I came on this channel. I knew it 100%. Didn't know it was going to go to this extent. And I have tried to be the bigger man here. I did that apology video. I'm sure a lot of you guys saw it. I tagged Progressive in it, said I'm not speaking on this shit no more. And I haven't since then until this day. But after quite literally 12 hours of trashing me and Bryn on live streams, I ain't just fucking sitting back and being bullied no more.
Well, it's not only that; it's what they did to Eli. Like, I can't. That's insane. That's absolutely insane, and that's some very big allegations. Didn't stop. It's like they fed her ego so big she was just making up lies. Yes, lies, Rachel, lies.
Is DC Irish still dead? I think Maxwell has a very simple question. Like,
I asked the same question earlier on my live. I don't know. That all just kind of went away conveniently when we got real close to finding out how close Fetty actually is to DC Irish.
And the other thing is being somebody that's a mother with a child. Why would she do this to somebody that's going through what I'm going through right now? Like, why? Why? That's inhumane.
Because she's mad she can't take care of her own fucking kid.
I'm sure. I mean, I guess, yeah.
well, I mean, as I see, I can't understand the rationale. I can't understand how the one sentence Casey and I shared, which or conversation, which was about 4 sentences that had her name in it, it orchestrated or it made all of this. Like, really, that she made a 4-part video and an 11-hour live because her name was brought up and the drama warrant was signed. Like, seriously, I just
Yeah. Can
the whole
anyone tell me
rules.
what that means?
Yeah, look, I like your description best. Just check your car's extended warranty.
We've been trying to reach you.
And what's up, Ryko Trucker? Welcome. And if you got anything to say, man,
Oh,
speak your
God.
piece. What is he? What?
You already know.
Okay, okay. Yes, really now to everything, and proof is in the pudding. It's existing. But yeah, so this is. I mean, I don't know what more there is to add. I feel like I've stated my frustrations with this. It didn't need to go this far. My issue is with the control that that Fetty always wanted when there was a community. And I just couldn't play along with that. I wanted to go wherever I wanted to go. I didn't want people to tell on me and worry about whatever or be here for this and that in whatever in Discord. It wasn't for me. And so
Yeah.
just saying, look, man, I don't really know you and I don't think I could trust you. I'm bouncing. I don't see why that was so offensive unless you're not used to being told what people really feel.
Yeah, for me being able to tell everybody what to do, it's amazing how
I do whatever the fuck I want.
I just wanted to say that that was harsh, and I'm here. I have questions as well. I guess we'll see how this plays out. This is totally tacky, And I know this isn't your style or anything that the community is used to, but it's awareness nonetheless. Keep your eyes peeled. We're here for you. I know a
Yeah.
lot of people are gonna just get lambasted with all kinds of stuff. Don't.
Well,
You're better off. You're better off just keeping where you're at and keep your eyes ahead of the prize because there is one. If you look back, you fall down.
well spoken. And this is a little caveat I'm going to add, by the way. Wait, what is it? Yes, I support very much. Okay, anyway. What was it? Right now, Misa, aka It's a Mood, all right? She is actively, she's doing so well. She was taking on Dolly Vision, like just her versus him, and she is working on, and she's offered me to get involved in legislation getting pushed for people that take advantage of having a large platform that bully and use their people to go and harass others. So just make sure you don't find yourself on the wrong side of history or the law for that matter. I'm not flexing the law or doxing or calling anybody. And what the hell is up with saying, I got an address here, but I'm not that kind of guy? That says you are that kind of guy. Don't be that.
Yeah, you got an address. You know where you're at right now. You're looking at it. He was talking to C-Files. He was trying to intimidate him. But
And I've
that's
seen the threat.
hilarious because you might
I've
think
seen their threat.
you know. You might think you know where he's at or where we're at, but you don't.
Look, if,
Also,
yeah, go ahead.
like, what does that have to do? Okay, you know where I'm at. Cool.
Yeah,
You don't.
it's a flex, man. And it's that's the kind of stuff that we want to see prevented on YouTube because that will lead to restrictions or consequences. It's not wise, and I don't understand why anybody would want to flirt with such an idea that is dangerous. Hold on, let me see. I don't know, like I know a micro. I don't know if this is the same micro, but whatever the case, hey, look, he supports Fetty. That's okay, and you're welcome here. Bring something up, and now you don't want to talk about it. Fetty, hello, you're right here. I brought everything has been brought up, and I've said everything I've wanted to say. Okay, and I do not understand. I texted you and I said I don't think I can trust you. I don't know you, and then it went from there. And you made up. Let's not forget. You invented a make-believe, non-existent ex-girlfriend of mine, and you said you were contacted by her and that I had abused her. She wanted to talk about that. You, for your birthday, wanted to celebrate by slandering me for 6 hours on Barebones Show. Everybody has apologized. You did privately. I didn't ask Casey, but he was the only one with the fucking honor to publicly take away from the slander that was done. So, man, there's really nothing for me to say to you because I don't respect you. I don't want a beef to endure, but I've seen or I've heard this is all you're doing. You're
Can
obsessed.
I
You're watching
can I
Fed.
point something out really quick?
Feel free.
Um, Fetty and Micro Trucker are in this chat, but I couldn't go to Fetty's chat to defend myself if I wanted to.
Yeah, I
So
got blocked.
there is that.
I got timed out by Kush because I had receipts.
And Base Girl tried to get on there and was left
Yep.
backstage. Hey, action's not Mr. President, bro. You've been ride or die forever, man. And I'm so proud, like, to call you friend. You have been there with me through thick and thin, and I'm thankful for that, man. All right,
And
and
thank
I
you for
don't.
being so respectful too, Justin. Appreciate it. Even in the other chats.
Oh yeah,
He told me to come up on panel while I was doing my own show and didn't see it. Sweet. Thanks for the invite.
and well, mutated. I do believe like C-Fowl says he's already cleared up everything, said everything he wanted to, and made it clear he wanted everything to stop. But from what I understand, Mr. Free from Fetter's Grove has been making incessant, nonstop videos, just like when he would text me and be like, "Dude, you this and that, or that video." He would constantly think something was about him, or he would tell me like, "Don't you shouldn't talk to Sly." You say you're not a dictator. I'm not saying you are, but you try to control too many things, too many elements. I'm too damn free for that, man. Then why
Right.
did he go on your panel? Who?
Because I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, like let's get over this whole Fetty's in charge thing, dude.
Well, nobody has
That's
to
been
get a hall pass. I didn't even know he was doing it, to be fair, and I live here, so there's that.
what that you said you live there and what now?
That was pretty impromptu. Like that was just like, hey, let's go. Yeah, cool. It wasn't premeditated. It wasn't planned on 4 days in advance. It wasn't like, let's see what we can do to f people over today. That was a genuine conversation that was pretty last minute
Hold on,
with
I'm
you
sorry.
and C files.
I'm gonna and sorry, I got distracted. Fetty, you don't remember talking to me about how disgusting you thought Sly was, and I mean you didn't tell me not to go there. You made it clear you didn't like her, and then community members of yours went there, and you even told, oh, I had no idea about this and that. You're telling me you didn't say that. Well, you're lying. You're lying right now. And I think you're almost deluded enough to believe your own lies to maintain the narrative that you want to be true. You always want to be controlling the narrative. And how were you able to do so much dramatic little nonsense when Seafows has just been trying to live his life and all your shorts, like 18, dude, really? Of harassing these people that are just trying to live. Like, I don't want anything to do with you, man. Not a thing.
The receipt? Go look at fucking Joey's channel.
You can, yeah, you can literally just see it for what it is and for itself, and that's it. It's there. Did you not make a bunch of shorts and videos making fun of him?
He'll say that he never said the name or whatever, but dude,
Clear
this
as fucking day.
cons are cons. They know how to put things under the radar, and I will say that because I was married to one for 8 years, so I know how it is, and I'm not ashamed of it. So,
And look, I think Fetty lives in a world where it's because there's so much that he's so dishonest. He believes in, like, I have to record everything for the day, the reckoning, the day of the reckoning. Dude, I don't keep everything because I'm ready to fuck somebody over one day. Okay? But as for
right,
Rachel, I got every single conversation there. But you and me, we don't get along. And what about Sly? You know what? I'm sure that shit is still there. But the day of that was spoken about, and you're absolutely full of shit, dude. You don't man up to anything that you put out
nothing,
there. You are a
nothing.
hypocrite.
Well, like he said, that he is very good at fake apologizing, and he was proud of it. So there's that.
Michael, what, like, if you can just sit here and be sad that somebody paints their face, I tell you to reevaluate your own life, sir. Brooke for Bam, I seen your little threats in text, or it could have been the other one. Y'all just need to keep that down, okay? Or keep on keeping on, and we'll just keep chronicling it. But I think I've said my piece. Anybody that wants to say anything else, feel free. This is
I I think that this should be where it ends because you see how nasty it gets whenever that side comes in.
I
So
do have I do have one question. Where is this video of me crying?
yeah,
I
oh
would love to
yeah,
see that.
I'm dying.
and is DC Irish alive or not? Why is that a mystery? Like,
Yeah, and also what happened to someone that I thought was my friend? Did he die or not? Cuz like
why is that even shrouded in mystery? Like, it's shameful. And a point I made is, like, Fetty, if you knew him as well as you told us all you did, wouldn't you have recognized those photographs that you went on later to play as, like, I don't know who these people are, and that's my brother though. Like, there's things that just didn't add up. It made me feel uncomfortable, and you got offended. What are you gonna do? Yeah, the age we are, and that we're even doing this, and that people have elected to not go to their job, stay home, and just do shit like this. It's a
or
sad,
go to
sad
their
day.
job and do shit like this all day on the fucking clock.
Yep, I've seen examples of that, and that, man, there's fewer things sadder than that. I hope this is
Yeah,
the last live of its kind that is needed. I hope that this game of retaliation doesn't continue. But in all sincerity, I will see if there is a legit anything regarding libel and slander, because there's absolute lies that have been said for quite some time, and they can
I
be
know.
proven as
Yeah.
that. So,
Well, you've got my info, and we're here for you, and I will leave it with peace and love, and you know where we're at.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, you have a great night. I might come back with actual relevance. There's amazing things happening in the world. Y'all take
Absolutely.
care. To those of you that are just everybody, take care. Fuck it. How about that? Good night, y'all. Peace.
Bye, Eli.
Much love, everybody.
Later, guys. Mr. President, we're gonna have a talk, man. I miss you, bro. Everybody else, thanks for bearing with me.